Now to the fatal phone call on Thursday. The Illinois House passed a bill through the House requiring Illinois law enforcement agencies to create stricter hiring processes. Now, this comes almost 9 months after former Sangamon County Sheriff Jack Campbell retired following backlash for hiring the deputy who shot and killed a woman in her home. Since then, Paula Crouch assumed the position of sheriff. News Channel 20's Monique Davis joins us live now with Sheriff Crouch's reaction to that bill. Monique?
That's right. This bill is also known as the Sonya Massey bill, and Sheriff Crouch says it's a great step towards making sure the right candidates are hired. When Sheriff Crouch assumed her new position, she made it clear she would make changes to the hiring process. She says the sheriff's office is making sure to complete full background checks, including criminal history and past employment records. Candidates must comply with signing a waiver to have their records released.
If we are doing backgrounds on law enforcement and we're reaching out to prior law enforcement agencies, we're going there in person. A lot of them are giving us that information right then.
Sheriff Crouch says the only problem they face is how long it takes to receive all the background check information. She says the office sets a standard of a 2-week return date. Now, Sheriff Crouch says this bill will increase the volume of better applicants because they now know the extent of background checks they must go through. Reporting live in Springfield, I'm Monique Davis. Back to you.
Thanks, Monique. Now, coming up tonight at 6, we're going to hear reaction from the Massey family on the bill passing through the Illinois House. Well, Sean Grayson's appeal to be granted pretrial release was heard by the Supreme Court this week. They have not yet issued a ruling. He has remained in custody since he was arrested back in July. Grayson is also expected to appear before a jury in Peoria County in October. Now to the fatal phone call. A bill that would change how law enforcement departments hire new candidates is heading to the governor's desk. That bill is named in honor of Sonya Massey. It passed nearly 9 months after former Sangamon County Sheriff Jack Campbell retired following backlash for hiring the deputy who shot and killed a woman in her home. The Massey family is speaking out just 1 day after that bill headed to governor's desk. Our Monique Davis sat down with the Massey family, who told her they were excited to hear that the bill passed through the House. After months of dealing with heartache, they say it's finally a time to celebrate.
We would listen to Sonya and she'd be like, "Oh, I'm gonna change the world and I'm gonna be famous and this and that." And
That's what she was.
And me being her big brother / cousin, I'm like, yeah, all right. And then, it came to pass, and we have no one to thank but Sonya.
On Thursday, the Illinois House passed the Sonya Massey bill, which would require law enforcement agencies to create stricter hiring processes. This includes inspection of all previous employment records, such as conduct investigations and convictions. Sonya Massey's son Malachi says he had no idea his mom's bill would be passed by the House.
It was crazy that it actually got passed. That's a blessing, honestly.
Yeah.
The Massey family says they have full faith Governor Pritzker will sign this bill into law, and Illinois will be a leading example to other states.
1 state down, 49 to go, and that's exactly where we're going with it. If we have to travel the country to every state, we're gonna change the laws in the nation.
This bill was passed 1 day after attorneys representing former Sangamon County Deputy Sean Grayson stood before the Illinois Supreme Court arguing for his pretrial release.
He's already made these erratic decisions while he was a police officer. If he gets out, what's to say that he doesn't have anything to lose and just goes on a killing spree?
The Massey family urges the Illinois Supreme Court to make the right decision, but for now, they bask in this victory of having Illinois leaders like Senator Doris Turner fighting to have Sonya's bill passed.
Sonya would go to her house and any problem she had, she would take it to Doris and get stuff done.
Now, that was Monique Davis reporting. Now, as the Massey family celebrates this moment, Malachi tells us that he has another thing to celebrate, which is graduating. He says his mom's words of always making sure to make the right choices in life motivated him to reach the finish line. The Massey family also says the bill is just the beginning, and they will continue to fight for Sonya's justice.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and watch more videos from News Channel 20.